this post because your boy forgot to put in the URL. Here we go. All right, man. Let me stop playing around. It's your boy right here, man. NOVAMAN on the beat. I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and get jumping on this joint. And what do I want to start out with first, man? I've been hearing a lot of tracks, man, with some like guitar stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? Like guitar samples and whatnot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into arcade. If you don't know and if you don't have it, you know, you need to go and get arcade, man. Arcade is it's kind of like one of those premier plugins. You can't go wrong without it, bro. You can't. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through. I'm gonna pull up arcade just like so. It's up on the other screen. Look at there. We're gonna pull that down so y'all can see what's up with arcade. Again, this is one of your secret weapons. A lot of people don't like to show their secret weapons, during these live videos, but NOVAMAN on the beat has no problem with that because that's just what I do. All right. So these are basically like a lot of samples and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And sampled instruments, you can modify them in certain ways, but and all of these are just lines, different lines, different flavor of stuff to kind of just use in your music. And you can just create beats and stuff off of these little melodies, chords, whatever they throw at you. What I'm gonna do right now, this is a new one right here. I'm gonna check this out. I haven't heard this one yet. I want to hear what they got in store. I'm not really feeling that. Not really feeling that either. No. And this is just kind of giving me a vibe of what I want to try to create. You know what I'm saying? Let's check this out. All right, so we're gonna mess with that for a little bit. Let's go ahead into the sample, and what you do is just press these keys. I'm losing my vibe already. I don't like that. I want to go into another line that I do like, and I've used it before. I just need to go through and like figure out what's gonna work for me. So let's check this out. And that's it. Basically, like we already got a kind of like a top line melody and kind of like a midline melody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna go with the tempo that we got set right now, which is 120, and I got it set to 8 bars. So let's go ahead and jump in there and hit record. And that's it. So, and then what we can do, I could have just hit the key twice, but I did not. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just basically copy this down like so. Put that right down on the thing. Gonna slip that right there where it needs to be. And we're ready to rock out. You know what I'm saying? And then we probably need to go ahead and fix this one up here too, because it leads into that other line. I kind of like that right there. It has some bass in it. We'll need that. Let's go. Let's do it again. No. There we go. Once again, man, what's up, man? It's your boy right here, man. NOVAMAN on the beat, man. Up in this motherfucking late night. Making beats. We're gonna go to the next track, right? And we're just gonna start adding on some stuff from there. Right here, we're gonna go ahead and start it. Usually I start throwing in some drums at this point. So I just gotta pick and choose one of the freshest. So we're gonna go with that. Let's go. Let's go to the next bank. See what we got. You already know what it is, man. If you still up right now, you just like me. That's a nice low wind right there. Let's go. Ooh, I like that. Let's get the keys right. So usually what I would do is I would take I would go to another track. And so the instrument that I'm using right now is that one right there. That is, let's see here. That's a Crash 808. All right, Crash 808. So what I would then do is I would go in and I would go down to another track. I will go to another track. I'm gonna go ahead and label this. I'll label, well, in a second I'll label it. But then I'll go here. And I know y'all probably like, man, you can do this so much easier on FL Studio. Well, I'm not a big fan of FL Studio. So, and FL Studio, you have to do like a lot of, I feel like you have to do more work to get work done. You feel me? So anyway, we're going to find our Crash 808, which is right here. And we got it on a, you know what I'm saying? Let's play our beat. Nice low end bass. So we got us a nice little low end bass right there going on. So right there, let's hit them with the wickedness. And then you can go in here, man. You can highlight all this stuff, right? Highlight all these. Get down there like you're supposed to be, boy. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Highlight all these. Just go ahead and bring them up. Hit them. Got a nice little low end going. Once again, man, it's your boy right here, man, NOVAMAN on the beat, man. Hopefully y'all like digging what I'm doing. Because right now, we're just starting out. Let's go here. Let's go to track number 4. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and put some other stuff in there. I'm going to go ahead and go with another drum section. Get them like this. Whoa. Sorry, that 808 wasn't supposed to hit like that. My apologies. Let's go. This must be one of my new kits. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have them kicks. Them kicks got to be like knocking. You know what I'm saying? Because if they ain't knocking, you ain't rocking. Let's get it. we'll go with that. Like no, let's go. And this is how I construct my beats. Some people might not do their beats like this, but this is how I do mine. You know what I'm saying? And I basically just get my eight bars of whatever I want to put in there. That way, I don't have to worry about going through and like, putting in trying to format it on the fly like right away. I can just get all the elements I want in, and then I will export them into Pro Tools, and then I will format from there. Again, some people may do it differently, but this is how I do mine. Usually if I use like FL Studio or something like that, if I use FL Studio, I will, sometimes I might format right there on the spot, but right now, this is how I'm doing it. Okay, let's go. There we go. And what's the cool thing about not FL, you got me talking about FL Studio. I'm not even using FL Studio. So typically, like, say for instance, if I want to go into Arcade, and let's say I want to change the key up a little bit, I can go ahead and change the key up. Let's change it to this one, see what it sounds like. Actually, it won't sound the same because, it just won't be the same. So I need to go back where I was. I think, where was I at? I done changed some shit, man. I done forgot where I was. You know what I'm saying? It'll sound like that. And I'm gonna go back to the original. Now, what I could do here, I can go into my 808, which I probably need to name. And let me just name my track 808. That way, you know what I'm saying, I know what's on that track. All right. I could go in here. Actually, we could do this. We can mute this for now. Go back into track 1, and then you can play around with these right here. And these will let you know what kind of octave, you know what I'm saying, you need to go up or down in, you know what I'm saying? So if I wanted to go to this C minor, it'll sound like this. You know what I'm saying? We can just go all day with this stuff, man. Check this out. And we can go a little bit lower. Go right there. That girl said she want me. Got him on Donald too. And y'all don't even know me. I gonna make this beat just for you. I know the mother ain't even seen this man come with that juice. I'm riding out down on the song, I'm gonna go and give it all to you. So it's just a little, So it's just like, you can create anything off of this, so if I change it to this G sharp minor, you know what I'm saying? Then I could go over here to my 808 and come down 2 octaves, and it should be on point. All right, so let's go and check it out. So I can go here to transpose down 2 octaves. Let's see what happens. See what it sounds like. There you go. Real low bass though. So if you like that low bass like that, you know what I'm saying? That might be the one. Let's hear it one more time. So you already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We already doggone, we cranking up. We're cranking out. That's a nice little mellow vibe beat. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on. I'm gonna put this back. First off, let me do this real quick. Let me turn on the C-Vox, man. Turn on the C-Vox real quick so we can have a little bit more quietness. Yeah, you figure deal me. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and keep pushing through this real quick. I'm gonna put this back where it was. Go ahead and put this back where it was. I'm gonna put it back on off. And I'll go ahead and put this back at that right there. So that should be some nice sound for your little 808, for your little trunk rattlers, you know what I'm saying? You got some if you got some 12s or something like that, you know what I'm saying, or some 10s in your car, that should be bumping just fine. All right. Let's put some other elements in here on the drums real quick. Like, let's go over here. Here we go. Those hi-hats. I'm gonna go back to the hi-hats one more time. Oops, sorry. It might have been that one. Let me see. No, it was that one. Let go. Let's go back and do that again. So we'll do it like that. There you go. Put some of that right there. Let's check them out. What I do need is that sounds pretty cool. since I use the note repeat button on the thing right there, I got to go in here and change these up. So I got to go in here like this, and I need to put these back on 116 and change those, get those back on the grid. There you go. So what I'm doing is I'm setting myself up for the mix, you know what I'm saying? Because there can be some certain elements that play throughout the in the mix, you know, as the singer performer is actually performing, that we can create some movement with certain instruments. Check them out. Now this instrument may not play the whole time, but is there, you know what I'm saying? So that's just like a little something, you know what I'm saying? It's really like, I don't know, just something where, you know, everybody can kind of just catch a vibe or something, you know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, yeah, just kind of catching the vibe. So the idea behind those two, behind that kick, adding the extra kick in there, it just adds a different flavor. It just adds uh, um, somewhat of how should I say, just somewhat of a another characteristic, another character or movement to the beat. You know what I'm saying? I like my drums knocking whenever I make beats and stuff, and I'm pretty sure other people like their drums knocking too. Let's keep going. And once it's done, once the mix is done too, once the mix is done, you know what I'm saying, you can bring out the 808s even more. You know what I'm saying? You can do all that stuff. That's what we haven't put in there yet. It's one of those. I want like one of those. I want one of those in there. Let's go. And let me just check some of the other drums and stuff that I got on here. So there we go. So far, right there with that, and then we can kind of create some other things too. I'm probably just gonna use the keys on this one. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going with the arcade or anything like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and the keys. Sometimes I like going with you know, uh, and you also want to save your work too while you're at this too. Always want to save your work, people. We want to call this we're gonna call this B4B EP 2. You know what it is. I'm just gonna save all this stuff that I'm doing. All right. Boom, just like so. So then I like going into heat up. If y'all don't know, man, some of these instruments I'm using, I have like a ton of stuff to use that's in my arsenal of plugins, all types of stuff. I'm gonna go into initial audio and heat up. If you have never heard of heat up, it's another little fancy plugin. I'll go ahead and pull that up. It's up here on the other screen. Looks like this, real simple, you know what I'm saying? But it has all these, like if you look at all my different plugins, or excuse me, different presets and expansions, that's what we're looking like. I'm gonna go into this drip. I'm gonna see what drip got. I'm gonna see what kind of bass they be talking about. Oh, that's for another beat right there. We ain't gonna mess with that though. We're gonna come back to that one. We wanna, it's a real deep bass. Another little bass. Something funky. Yeah, I kind of like that one. But the key is like, how do you use it though? You know what I'm saying? Let's see again. It sounds like some old funk, like some old. Let's hit it off, man. Let's go ahead and hit it off. So we got let's see here. Let's go. Let's take out the 808 for now. And typically we have to go, I'm gonna move this off the screen for a moment. And I usually have to go in here like this. Actually, I could put it back on the screen. I just have to do a certain thing to it. Just move that off the screen like that. Clickety clack. And we'll go to that 808 and we'll just put a mute on the 808 for now. All right. So then we can go. Not sure if I'm really feeling that right now. Let's go back in, pull it back up, and see what else we got. This is a pluck bass. like so. And then you can kind of like just scroll through like some of the other basses. That's too much. I kind of like that, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of got a hard appeal to it. Everybody looking up, on the come around to it. Sitting up, don't buy there you wish. I just told you, man, you told me about the stuff. And I will take them to the yeah, something like that. I'm gonna stick with it. Let's go with another instrument. All right, let's go to another instrument. Let's go to track number 6. Track number 6, we'll probably go with another. I know y'all keep saying this one pop up, but I'm gonna go with another instance of Heat Up. Excuse me, Heat Up by Initial Audio. We'll use another one of those, and then I'll just pull it up. And of course, it's up here on the other screen. Always shows up on the other screen for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway. So let's do maybe some keys or something. Let's see, what's this? Well, that's kind of like a, yeah, it's not necessarily a key. Got some pianos and stuff. Let's see what it sound like. Just like that. Go through and examine our performance. You got to look at your performance, man. See what you did, what did you do? We'll look at, see if you got things. See, this one right here was just ever so slightly off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight all of those, and then I'll go up here to this guy. I'm just gonna quantize everything in place. Make sure. See, it didn't quantize though. Yeah, it did not quantize. I was supposed to put that back like it was. Get that there. Yeah, definitely right there. Fix that up real quick. I need you to stop moving erratically. It's not what we're doing. There we go. And usually, again, guys, this is all I do. I just go through, bust a loop real quick, just keep it looping, and just keep adding elements on, you know what I'm saying, until I find myself in a position where I feel like I've gotten enough instruments, and then I just go ahead and export everything out. Right now, everything is sounding like it's cool, you know, it's a beat, but we're gonna keep going and just see if we can add some more stuff in there. Actually, let's go back to Heat Up and see if this is actually the perfect instrument for this sound. Let's see here. section right here, I don't know what happened right here. Oh, that's why. Because this little thing right here is off. Let's go. I think that sounds pretty slick. And then you know what to do? I just go to another instrument. Put another one in there. Maybe I'll go with some let's see here. Maybe it's a pad or something this time. Let's see what we got. Let's go in here. That's a little too hard. Go here to my main screen. We'll just go through a few. That's not too bad. It'll be like no. It says here. That makes it too soft. It makes it too soft. Nah, I don't know if I like that though. I don't know if I like that either. I'm gonna go with another instance of heat up on this one. And then I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Let's see here. Go back in there. Yeah, heat up is probably like one of my favorite instruments to use, guys. So just it's just what I do. It is just what I do. It's always on the other screen up there. Always. So I don't know what I'm gonna choose this time, but maybe, I don't know, some bells or something. hit missing this note, but I'm just gonna punch it in there. Hey, one time, hit. Hey, work that. It's boom boom boom, boom boom boom, boom boom boom. It's right there at the end, actually. Let's go. We're gonna go right here to this section and just hit play. So we need to get another one up in there. Bring it down. Bruh. All right, let's zoom in there so we can kind of see a little bit better. I think that was it. All right, let's run it. All right, so basically, I think I got all the elements that I feel like I need. And all I need to do now is basically just go through all of this stuff right here. And I'm going to explode this because this is the, not sure what just happened. Hopefully nothing just crashed. So let's do this. Save our stuff. All right, sorry about that, guys. It must not want me to do this next little thing or whatever. Who knows what's going on right now? Sorry about that. Hopefully I'm still like live and I'm recording. But now what I'm gonna do now, man, is just go through and just kind of, you know, really I'm just gonna go through and explode off these tracks here. You know what I'm saying? I start by this. I'm sorry. Start by doing this. Go to track, and I go to explode because it's a arcade track because it got two notes basically playing. And let's see here. The other little part of this is this little note right here. It sees it as a note, as a separate note, so kind of sticks us in a weird place. So then I go here and I explode my drums, or this particular drum track. Then I'll go to this drum track and I'll do the same, right? I'll do the same. Explode that guy. And all this other stuff right here, you know, is pretty much like I don't need, like I can label this track. All right, so that's a new thing in what's the thing called? MPC Studio or the MPC software. And yeah. So we are going to label this nothing. Okay. Because there's gonna once this explode, it doesn't allow me to just like exclude this, right? So I will always, whenever I get ready to bounce this down, or excuse me, to export this into Pro Tools, you know, it always does like something weird. So all of these are exploded now, which are down here. And I need to see, I think I had this one muted, which is my 808. I already got it labeled. I'm Gucci with that. And let's see here. What instrument is this? This is, I'm just going to call this bass. All right, call that bass. We're going to call this, Those are just our keys. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and keep that. And what's this? I think this is that. You know what I'm saying? The steel drum. Let's go ahead and label all this stuff. And then, of course, as you know, all of these things down here, this is all like arcade stuff. Well, these 2 tracks at least, or 3 tracks. So then what I do, ladies and gentlemen, I just go in here, up here, export. Go ahead and export audio mix down. And it's important to me that I always have this in 2448, and then I explode tracks. All right, now that I got the explode tracks done, what do we call this beat? This is the beat before bed. So beats before bed. Yeah, episode 2. Click export, and then we just need to find a we need to find a folder where we want this stored at. Sorry, I'm like thinking on my words and stuff. And I'm gonna go on my Nova files here. I'm gonna create a new folder, and we're just gonna call this beats before bed, not best, bed. Ep 2. Hoping y'all tuned in. If you ain't, it's all Gucci. It is all Gucci. I believe I have everything up and going like I want it to. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to do this right here. I'm just going to put stems underscore and go. And then it starts processing from there. So anyway, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Again, this is your boy right here, man, NOVAMAN on the beat. I am up in the wee hours of the morning. It is approximately 3:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, I'm just up, making beats and doing what I do. Now that I got that exported, and again, I'm trying to basically just kind of create, hopefully, a new audience who want to join in on this shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's go over here to actually Pro Tools is not up right now, which is not so much a big deal, but sometimes the system be acting crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this up. Gonna get Pro Tools running. Gotta get that going, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty handy with different DAWs. As you can see, we got FL Studio, we got Luna. Not too I'm familiar with it, but I don't use that one as much. But I've dabbled in it a little bit. I'm familiar with Logic, of course, Studio One, and then I'm familiar with New Window. I don't too much use this one. I use this one occasionally. I use that occasionally, all the time. Moderately, I'm starting to kind of get in there and thumb around a bit. This, which is Pro Tools, I use all the time. So right now we're just waiting on this to upload, and I'm going to create a new session and just go in there and just get going. Just 1 second, and it's about to pop up on me there. And let's see what we got. And of course, I'm going to hit new, and this is going to be called Beat B or Bed underscore ep 2. And it's already got my 48, 20, excuse me, this was at 32. Needs to be at 24. And I'm just going to hit create. I'm gonna go here, go into my little folder, find my shows the wrong folder. Find the beats before bed right here, Ep2, and just hit save. Now what this is gonna do, this is gonna open up a new session, just like so. I'm gonna expand that, move this thing out the way somewhere. And then I'm going to import. A little dialog popped up here. Looks like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and it looks like here are all my stems right here. I'm just going to go ahead and grab all those. I'm going to add them to the session and click open. All right, just like so. And we stay with the tempo, which is 120. So if you're using Pro Tools, all you do is just come here, make sure you change your tempo if it's different. You know what I'm saying? So always do it if it's different. I'm just gonna hit enter. All right. I can put that back up there like that. And now what I will do is I will scooch this out here so I can see my grid. It's always important to be on the grid. You want to click this button down here if you're using Pro Tools. That way, once you first get your stuff in the Pro Tools, you know, you can have control over all of the tracks at that particular point. All right. So as I told you, this track should be nothing. And it does not look like it saved our name, which is okay. It's okay. Not a big deal. But I am going to do this though. I'm going to select that one. And typically I know that this track right here is usually one that's it does its own thing too, but it's all good. And I believe I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. All right, like that. And then I'll just come through and I'll just start taking a listen to things just like this. And see, those are all the instruments playing on that one track. You know what I'm saying? Let me take a listen at this one. See, that's another one that's kind of jacked up too. So I'll do this and I'll get rid of these two tracks as well. And then we'll take a listen. Of course, that sounds gravy. That sounds good. That's good. That's good. And I think this one right here, we don't really need that one. I'm going to go ahead. There's really nothing on that one. So I'm going to take it out as well. And these are just some of the things that are just a little bit different on, you know, when we use the MPC Studio. But I can go through here. Let me choose this one. So you can hear kind of like that little click at the bottom of the hi-hat. It's okay for now, but we got to pay attention to that and make sure, you know. This is what happens when you get tired. Yeah, as you saw, I selected all again. I'm just going to bring these down to about -15 or so. Okay, I need that to be about -15 and some change. All right, so that should be about good. Well, that says -16. Using that, it doesn't matter. You know what, man? It don't matter, bro. So now I got these down to -16. So when I hit play, it sounds like so. And pretty much that's about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go through here. I'm gonna mix the track, you know what I'm saying, get it all, you know, formatted and whatnot. you know, and get this thing moving through. Another little step that I do too is, as you can see, this is probably what. Let's get some brightness on this bit. A little more brightness. So we'll just duplicate it a bunch of times, just like so. Okay. So now I got all my tracks, all my music like duplicated. So basically what I'll do now, I'll just go through and just format what pieces need to go where. And that's how I typically format my beat. In the meantime, that's all I got for y'all today, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I know y'all like to kind of hear this, the final. But it is what it is. I'm about to be out this mud, bruh. I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's your boy, NOVAMAN on the